Hi everyone, this is Sri Vignesh. This is day 6 of me sharing my learnings and explaining things in English. So as I'm preparing for PL 300 exam, topic for today is how to resolve data errors in Power BI. When you are importing data in Power BI, there will be some issues occasionally occurs, and we are going to discuss that errors and going to figure out how to resolve it. And this is fully going to be an explanation, theoretical explanation video. So if you are someone who is expecting practical explanation, please skip this video. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the part. Yeah. So actually, there are many errors occurs when you are importing data to Power BI, but we are going to discuss the most common and most famous errors. So query timeout expired. So this is our first error. So when your organization is set up some amount of data to be imported, but you are adding on your or you're exceeding the limit that your organization has set. So in that case, that this error will happen, and this is the image that will be in Power BI if that error has occurred, and this is because of many reasons. But when you are importing data, most commonly in an organization, you use a relational database, that is a SQL database. And if you are entering or giving a large or complex query, so most commonly this error will occur. And when the system has heavy load, that is when the power memory or bandwidth exceeds the limit of your organization, this error will occur. And if there any network issue also, this error will occur. So how to resolve this error? Actually, if you want to eradicate this error, you can use pull fewer columns or rows. When your analysis need such amount of data, you only import that amount to the Power BI, and you don't need to import every data to your Power BI. So this is the simple step. You can, but if you are someone who is pulling every data, and this there is no use, and there will be performance drop. So uh, pull the data that only pull data that needs for only for analysis. Second one is simplifying SQL statement, avoiding complex queries and nested queries, and also aggregation and advanced joins and all will make your data more error and very performance low. And if you avoid this situation, if you could avoid this situation, please avoid this so that you can make your queries better and will not make any error in the pulling of the data. And use smaller data chunks. And if you want to break the table or break the data, you can do that, and use Power Query to join and merge that afterwards. So these are the so this is first error. And our second error is we couldn't find any data formatted as a table. So this error will occur most commonly when you use Excel. As you export data from your Excel, and if the data are not in the form of table, it will throw this error. And this is very self-explanatory error. In that, you can see, you can go to your Excel data again and make the data to table by clicking Ctrl plus T. And once the data is turned into a table, you can export that to Power BI. So it will not show error afterwards. And this is our second error. And our third error is we couldn't find your file. This error is most commonly happen when you moved your original data source or any permission changed in the data source. Okay, and if you encounter this kind of error, it will show something like this, and you can go to Power Query, and where your data source will be there, and click to the source and browse the data that is a place of your new data, and locate the data and click OK. It will be resolved. So this is our third error. And our fourth error is So sometimes when you import data to Power BI, the table or the column or the rows will show blank values. So it is because of a data type error. So let's say you're importing data from SQL Server and see blank columns. You could recover them by correcting the data types. So this is the first query you have been written for pulling data. Select customer portal code from sales.customers. So you can select and use query like a cast as a varchar. So when you use some data types queries or functions like this, you can able to eradicate these types of errors. And this is not these are the four errors that are very common, and these are the four errors that are which is not only exist. There are many errors in the Power BI, and if you want to resolve that, you should find the error first. So for that you can have a Microsoft documentation, and I will add the link to the documentation below. If you are encountering other than these four errors, you can check that or you can refer the documentation. So that's it for today's video. So if you are an expert watching this video and finding any mistakes or misunderstanding in my video, please let me know in the comment section. I'm open to learn from everyone. So thank you.